topics they came up with or help my admins pick. We got Bethany that's in the comments right now. We got Artman that's in the comments right now. We got Susie, Bella, she's up for top badge, and we got Flex B Screaming as well. So we're gonna go into the intro at this time. All the special guests are here. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Cutoff with D'Angelo Jones. I am your host for the night. We got special guest Bethany, one of the former boss badges. Susie Bella, she's up for top badge. Artman has game night with Artman and Sir Flexing, stay flexing. No stranger to live streaming. So at this time, I ask all the special guests to request the box. Because at this point, we're gonna go through the introduction phase where we get to know the special guests before we get them in the high seat answering all these topics. Okay. And I ask that the comments be respectful as well as respectful to the guests, and we appreciate all the gifts ahead of time. All righty.
What's up, D?
Man, what are you up to?
Dude, it is Sunday. I got my draft happening tonight. And we are here at the Cutoff with D'Angelo Jones. That's what we're talking about. What's up, man?
Okay. So your Sunday been going okay. I see you pretty excited.
Dude, it's going to be a fantastic season. I'm waiting for it. I can't even wrap my mind around how many offensive players I got already in the bag. And I'm paying in like a top-notch league. We pay $300 to get into this league. There's 10 of us. At the end of the season, like the winner gets close to $5,000 to $6,000.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So it's worth it.
Yeah, I like that. All right, Art Man. I know you're not a big screamer, and I know you got the game night with Art Man. You've been taking a break from, and I know you've been on the app for a couple years. But for the people that don't know Art Man per se, who is Art Man? What are you up to on Meet Me Scout? Plenty of fish.
All right, so Artman has almost been on the app almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in September. I do have game night with Artman. I am gonna bring it back. I work a lot, so I'm trying to figure out my schedule and how it goes. And D, thanks again, man, for pushing me on that game night. I do appreciate it 100%, bro. Yeah, I mean, I came on here looking.
No thanks, Needy.
I came on here looking for love. But I'm here with a lot of friendships and people on this app. You have no idea who you'll meet in real life, and even if you don't meet them in real life, they're real people. So that's what I'm here for. I love the stream, and I'm gonna get back to it coming up soon.
I like that. Okay, so can we catch you live any day of the week or month or or any of your favorite screamers live camped out?
I go live randomly, usually on the weekends because of the hours that I work. However, if I'm off early enough, I will go live at nights. More or less, usually Wednesdays, Thursdays. Mondays and Tuesdays are really bad for me. But hey, if I go live, please come in and we talk about a variety of topics, right? And just like D'Angelo Jones, we honor everyone's opinion, and that's what matters.
And he's a goofy guy, but he's very serious and very heartfelt. And that's one of my good brothers of mine. He's from my camp. Big shout out to Art Man. Thank you for doing the show. That is your Art Man for tonight. We're gonna get to the next special guest. We're gonna let yourself out the box.
I got you.
Hopefully, you don't get cut off too early. He might go for it. All right, we're gonna get to the next guest of the night. Bethany. Can you hear me?
What is that feedback?
I don't think she can hear us. MK, I see you down there. Hello, MK. Just
Can you see me?
everybody that's here.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
If you got your headphones, we're gonna need you to put them in, Bethany, because you're
Yeah.
echoing. So,
Let me. Do you want me to do this now?
I come back. All right, if y'all just joining us, welcome to the Cutoff with D'Angelo Jones. I am your host for this evening, and we are going through the special guest. Sir Flex.
What up, man? What's going on, G?
What's up, brother? I've been trying to get you in this joint for a minute before it was featured, so I'm honored to have you here tonight. Thanks for coming through, bro. I know you've been busy.
You know.
He had a lot of vacations and stuff going on. He was like, bro, I really I'm doing this and I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I make it there. So hey, you finally made it, bro. What's up?
Yes, sir. We in here, man. I'm glad to see you still rolling with it, man. You know what I'm saying? So good job. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. So what are you up to on your Sunday fun day?
Oh man, I'm chilling, you know, same thing, gym, food, studying, trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, you know, same old shit. I mean, same old thing.
Right. Hey, do you got headphones as well, bro? Because you kind of echoing it a little bit too. I don't know if it's me or
It might be you. I got my AirPods in.
No, it's better now. I guess it was hanging out your ear. I don't know. All right,
Okay.
Hey, Flex.
What's up?
I gotta ask you, bro. What is your favorite thing about live streams?
Man, what's up, Jessica? Man, you know, I came in the live stream community kind of on the back of somebody else who kind of knew about it, and so this was during pandemic. So you know, a lot of us that's been around since you know quarantine, you know, we built relationships through this app. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I come around for. You know what I mean? I have you know people that I would consider you know at least virtual friendships and people that I rock with. You know, through these community, and a lot of people that when I did start streaming supported me heavy. You know what I'm saying? I took a break back in February, you know what I mean? But before that, you know, my stream, it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of genuine people that support what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people in here might know me and know, you know what I'm saying, can be familiar with prior to my little hiatus that I took. So
I like that. And I went screaming for a year and 2 months straight. I've been here about a year and almost 6 months now. I came right after COVID when they started lifting up the restrictions and stuff. And man, I enjoyed it because it was a way to connect with adults. And like you said, I've built virtual friendships and real friendships. I met people from my screens. It has been a delight that, you know, and we always hear about the negativity about screens. So I always often ask my fellow brothers, like, what do they like about live stream? But we can talk all night, Flex, but Sir Flex, who are you? What you got going on? Meet Me, Scout, POF, Zeus. What you got going on?
So let's get to the name. Let's address the name change first. So a lot of y'all might know me from Flex Mob Fitco. Flex Mob Fitco is my business. So that was my handle. You know what I'm saying? So it was important for you wondering why it was important for me to separate. That's my business. So I just kind of wanted to separate my business, the name from the brand. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it was important for me to do that. So that's where that comes from. Man, I'm just on here doing the same thing I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? I come on here and chop it up and have a good time. And, you know, pretty much that's it. You know what I mean?
All right. You got to at least tell us when can we at least catch you once a week live or when?
Man, you know, it's tough. You got to hit that favorite button. Matter of fact, I'm going to start streaming more. You got to hit that favorite. I've never had a schedule. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I think that's what made my streams, you know, engaging. Is because there never was, and I'm not saying everybody should do that, but there never was a time when, you know what I'm saying, it's like, hey, you see it, you know you're going to come in, it's going to be a good time, you know, you're having a bad day, you can come in and chop it up, it's always positive energy, always good vibes, and, you know, that's just what it is, you know, in my section, so that's what I do.
All right, Sir Flexton. We gonna let you let yourself out the box. That's your Sir Flexton for tonight. We're gonna get on with the next special guest.
Hey.
Hey, Susie Bella for Top Badge. Susie Bella for Top Badge. Hey, y'all, guess what? This is going to be one of your newest Top Badges soon. So
I hope.
let's hear what she got to say. It's Top Badges, trust me. Caesar and Melody ain't going to pass you up. Now, Susie, what have you been up to today?
Today I've just been wrangling the tiny humans and working on some schoolwork. That's pretty much what I did today. Just diving deep into my anatomy course and diving deep into my calculus class, and I'm just like, well, we just gotta grind it out.
I see. I like that. All right. So you recently took a break. You took about a 6-month break, right? A little longer.
Correct.
And you came
Correct.
back. And you've been back. You rejuvenated. You feel fine. You've been making a lot of noise on the app. So what you got going on? What's up?
What I got going on, like in my streams, particularly?
Yeah. What do you got going on Meet Me?
So
Don't act out with us. What do you got going on? What's going on over there when we tap into your home?
when you tap into my live, you pretty much just have good vibes and good time. A lot of it's just chopping it up, playing some music, really getting to know the people that are often like in my like date box. We're just talking and just creating a good vibe and a good time. It's really stress free. There's nothing like crazy that we're usually doing. Sometimes we play games, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we really just go with what the audience is really wanting at the time. So whatever they want, I usually do. A lot of the times I run my live like a jukebox, where people can often just request what they want to listen to, and we just chop it up and have a good time. So that's pretty much what it is. It's just carefree fun.
I'm gonna say one thing I like about your lives. I'm gonna say that in the past you wasn't so much. You're very welcoming to everybody now. You don't play that. You let even the people from different countries stay, and you like y'all be nice to them. Like I love that. That shows that you're growing on the app. So on the road to get your top badge, you gotta tell us what's been the funniest thing about coming back to the app.
I don't know. I mean, actually, I do know. It has been just reconnecting with some of the people who were really solid to me in the past, like you, and then just connecting with new people who really had like my best interest at heart. Because as we know, there are a lot of people who are out in these streets who really don't care, about your growth, who see your progression, who see what your potential is and what you can do. But when you do surround yourself with good people and they can see what you have inside of you, like it means so much. It means so much to literally be able to put out the best of you because they see the best in you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that has meant so much to me since coming back.
I like that. Well, I hope you're ready for the hot seat tonight, Susie. That is your Susie Bella, one of the newest top badges coming soon. We're gonna let you let yourself out the box. Can't wait to hear your opinions tonight. Now we're gonna get to the last final guest.
Please tell me that's better. Is it better?
Much better. Former boss badge, Bethany. She hasn't been here that long. She actually surprised me the other day, y'all. I went into her live and she was a P. But we can talk about that later. So Bethany, how your Sunday going?
It's quiet. It's a quiet Sunday. I actually slept in. I don't sleep in, so I'm really miscombobulated today.
Okay. Has the hip got better?
Yes, it's gotten better. If you guys don't know, I slipped down the stairs at another streamer, my friend's house, MK, and I got a little bit injured.
Is your butt okay?
Yes, it's fine. It's okay. I'm sitting on it finally.
She was all in her lives, y'all. Like, look, I got a bigger booty now.
Okay.
She actually just had a swollen booty. Okay.
Yeah.
She was so proud. She was telling on the show she was on. Okay, Bethany, who are you? What do you got going on Meet Me? And can you tell us how long you've been on here to start?
Okay, so my name is Bethany. When I first started, if you click on my name, it says BBBEEE. All that was my original name in 2020, no, MK did not push me. I do tell people that, but she actually didn't. It's at her house. I came on in 2020 with the funky name, and every time I went into somebody's live, they were like going real close. They're like, what does that say? Some people still remember me like that, but I changed my name. It's actually Bethany. That's my real name. There's a swan because I lived lakefront, if you remember that. I left the app also in February of 2021 for about 8 months and came back, and it's very different now. I think a lot of people will agree with me, but I will say I'm glad that I did that. I have a different perspective, a different purpose, a different outlook, and I think it is 100 times better. If I had stayed, would I be a lot bigger? Of course. I mean, anybody would. But I'm glad I did what I did. I did apply for Top Badge, like Susie did. I haven't heard anything, but it is what it is. So,
Bethany, you'll be getting your top badge soon. She's gonna be one of your future new top badges soon. Bethany, you was so dope. You're dope. And I want to get to this real quick, and then we gotta like go into the show. So I didn't know you did OBS. I came her live one time, and it was her and MK dancing with like neon lights on in the dark, full body suits, like going crazy. I'm like, oh my God, what the ain't this going on in here? And so I stayed, I talked to her, I was trying to get to know her. And Boss Bro had said she was a very sweet lady and I should probably check her out. So shout out to Boss Bro. And so I went over to check her out, and they was just had so much content, they were going crazy. And then after I got to know Bethany and me and her became friends, I popped back in her live and she's a P, literally a P. How do we get from that to that?
okay, so part of when I was gone, I used to do music games. I would have people guess songs. I'm a huge spreadsheet guru. I work in statistics, so I always have a spreadsheet open. So when I started streaming, I did games, like kind of like the Name That Song featured show, where I'd have people, I'd play a song and they'd guess and I'd give points and all that. Oh no, I'm not helping anybody with math. So when I left the app, I did a lot of watching and I did a lot of data collecting. I know that sounds weird, but I did. And statistically, I wanted to come back and do things differently. I switched from POF to Meet Me before I left, but I wanted to see if it would do anything, if I did something different. So I tried it, and it's hilarious. And what I would like to do is use a totally different account with that and have it be separate. So it's still up and coming. I had a Tinder for my vegetable. We can get it. If you have questions, just come ask me. It got banned, I guess, because it's not human, but it was hilarious. And so it's just something different. Everybody comes on here for a different reason, but we're all here for the same reason too. We're here to interact with other humans. So right. If you want to grab different audiences, you have to stream at different times. You have to do different things, and you have to entertain those different types of people. And I do what I want. So I was like, let me give it a try. That's how that happened.
I like that, Bethany. All right, that is your Bethany for tonight. I'm gonna let herself out the box. If y'all just joining us, we just got to know all the special guests that's going to be on the show. So now we're gonna get into these topics. So can I get the men to request the box, please, and thank you? Can I get all the special guest men to request the box? So how this works is you got 2.5 minutes to say it, but we usually talk about the topics freely for the first half of the show. And then when we get into the second half of the show, if you see classy or true, send us the time clock. That means you probably got 2 seconds left to say it, or you might get cut off. What's up, fellas? Let's get right into these topics. The women's topic. They want to know, what are you not willing to change for a relationship? And so how this works is whoever can start off first, however they want, and as long as we don't talk over each other.
Yeah, you want to flex? Go ahead.
Should I take it? What will I not change? Man, I don't compromise my integrity.
I like that.
it's a no-go.
So what does that look like?
Well, you know, when you have a moral compass and you have certain things that you stand by, you know, for me as a man, then that's uncompromisable. It's a hard no. So whatever that is for each individual, but for me, we'd be here all day talking about that. But that's mine.
All right. Art, man, what you
No, I
got?
like that. That's good answer, Flex. For me, I wouldn't change a thing. If she likes me for a reason, she's got to like all of me, whether it be my flaws, whether it be my likes, everything that she likes about me. I'm not going to change anything for what she wants. She liked me for a reason. Now, if we want to compromise, we can talk about it, you know, but I'm not going to change who I am to satisfy someone else.
I like that. I like both y'all answers. So have you ever been put in a situation where somebody kind of wanted y'all or maybe like pushed y'all to try to like change for them in the past?
Yeah, I think that's well, I think that's I think that's a natural reaction. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're dealing with women, they want to see how strong you are. So you're gonna get tested, and you got to be about what you say you was about. So if you come in the game and you talking, you know, about I'm this, I'm great, you the second coming, you're gonna get that test, and you got to be who you say you are. If you don't and you fold, then you're gonna lose your respect, and you're gonna lose that relationship inevitably.
I like that aspect of it. Art, man, what you got?
Absolutely, that's a given. Anytime you go and get into a relationship with a female, depending on your relationship status, like when you go to date another female, they're gonna look for something different from you. They're not all looking for the same thing. So they will ask those questions like, hey, you know, what do you expect of this? What do you want from me for this, right? And if you can't give them the straight answer every time, like this is what I expect in a relationship, you're never gonna find what you're looking for.
I like that. I like that. All right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all stuff out the box. We're gonna ask a special guest ladies to get in the box. We gotta have their opinions on their topic. So, ladies, if you could join us in the box, we'll ask y'all the same thing. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, I don't know if y'all answers are going in line with the guys, but I think the guys definitely stepped on that. Integrity, values yourself, just who you are. I think you should try to find like love that loves you for you. But like Art Man said he was willing to compromise, that we could talk about that. Flex said I'm hard on my integrity. Don't do that. I like that. So the topic is, hold on, what are you not willing to change for a relationship?
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. So I am not willing to change the relationship for my children for a man or a relationship. I feel like that is pretty steadfast for myself, and sometimes I feel like there are partners, whether it's a man or a woman, that sometimes in the moment feel like they should take precedence over the child, and I don't believe that that's right. I feel like there should be a balance at the end of the day.
Facts. Say it. I like that. I like that. So you're not gonna willing to compromise what you got going on already with your kids for no relationship. I love that, Susie. Beth,
Correct.
what you got for us?
That's if I had to choose a number one, that would be a number one. Second to that, though, would be communication, because I think it goes with everything. Communication goes with everything. If you're not willing to communicate, and in any type of way, communication, you have to. If you can't communicate, what is there? You can't communicate about the kids. You can't communicate about anything, then no, it's not gonna work. It's not.
Facts. Communication is big, because how are you gonna work through problems and situations in life if there's no communication that exists, right?
Good, bad, and ugly. Mm-hmm.
All right. I gotta ask you one of the guys' topics before
All right, let's hear it.
the box.
Oh,
And I think we're all getting the box after the guys answer their own topic. I was gonna wait till we all got in the box for this one, but I think I ask it right now. What are your opinions on cosmetic enhancements?
Can you come again one more time?
What are your opinion on cosmetic enhancements? It could be anywhere from hair extensions to new, you know, boobs, or just enhancing your body. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, I'll go first. So
Botox, simple as Botox. Like it could be Botox, hair extensions, other parts of the body.
my opinion is that it's to each its own. Like if it's what makes you feel confident and that's what you want to do to yourself, whether you want to wear a little bit of makeup, wear a lot of makeup, put extensions in your hair, whatever you're trying to do, that's for you. Like that was what makes you confident. If you want to do that, like, and I understand that as a perspective that there's a lot of like males who sometimes prefer like a natural female or whatnot. At the end of the day, it's still her choice on what she wants to do to for herself. Like me, sometimes I put makeup on, sometimes I don't. Tonight, I'm just like, sweatshirt, like hair tied, chilling with no makeup on, because like I'm fine. I feel confident this way, regardless whether I'm wearing makeup or not. But some people don't feel that way. Some people feel like they'll be better if they, got the BBL or did the everything they wanted to themselves, because that's just what makes them feel good. So who am I to tell someone else to do what they're gonna do with their body? That's how I feel.
I like that. Okay, Miss Bethany.
That's a great answer. So I'm going to piggyback off of Susie again. I think it depends. Number one, I don't know a whole lot. I mean, I think this gears more towards women. I'm trying to think like what kind of enhancements or different things men could do other than
Testosterone.
things.
Well, I saw a man like getting injections and stuff like in the like arm implants, 6-pack implants. You could do all that if you wanted to. Yeah, I seen.
Okay, so
you can get enhanced.
First of all, when you're attracted to someone, you are attracted to them based off of looks. That is a thing. It is what it is. But confidence, like she was talking about with makeup, I wear more makeup on my streams than I do ever. I mean, this is lip gloss. I don't wear makeup. It's about if you feel good about yourself. I'm probably not going to be attracted to you in the first place if you don't have self-esteem that's high. Period. So if you feel like you need all these changes, then I may not even be talking to you. I may encourage you in a different way. I'm just, that's the way I am. But on the other part of it, if it's something that you feel like you really need and there's a reason for it and you justify that, absolutely. I support it 100%. If it makes you feel better, and it really does, and it solves whatever void, then why not? It's you.
All right, I like that, ladies. I got nothing to say on top of that. So I'm gonna let y'all step out the box. When we hear the guys, so I'm gonna welcome y'all all back to the box.
Of course, the guys' questions are like that.
She said, of course, the guys' questions are like that. If y'all just joining us, welcome to the cutoff. What? Hey, y'all are hilarious. Today's gonna get even more fun as soon as I put up y'all all in the box so y'all can see each other's facial expressions when we go through the other topics. Flex, you gotta go last on this one, sir, because I know you are the author of this question. And he gave himself away in the comments. He said, all that. I want to know all that. I want to know about the eyebrows, the hair extensions, even if you get your nails done too often. That's one. I want to know. Okay, Armin, I'm going to start with you. Lex is the author of the question. He wanted to know, now let's get to it. What are your opinions on cosmetic enhancements?
So I have a couple of varying opinions. So I can understand what Bethany said about it. If you need it and it's for your self-confidence, go ahead and get it. Because like I've seen people, like people, if you think about it, when they're born, if they're born with deformities and stuff like that, if you're going to cosmetic enhance something to make yourself feel better, like a normal person, that's fine. That's one thing. But if you're going to go and enhance yourself, if you're going to go out and get the implants, it doesn't matter what implants that they are, in order to make yourself look better for everyone else. And it can be anything, right? I'm not judging men or women on here. If you're gonna go and get implants to make yourself look better for just that person, the implants aren't needed. You're supposed to go off a person's looks, absolutely, but their attitude, their vibe with you. It's not just the looks; it's everything. So don't just get cosmetic enhancements just to look better for someone. That's my opinion.
Okay, so you're okay when they do it for themselves, art man, but when they do it for somebody else and they get they go overbearing with it, it's kind of a problem for you.
But it gets overbearing, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Susie and Beth were saying. All right, Flex, how did you come up with this topic? We're gonna start there, and then we need your opinion on it.
Well, I just wanted to get creative because it said that it can be, controversial. So this is kind of a topic where, there are varying opinions, in this particular topic. So, and it's fun.
Yeah, I agree. I like this one. I was like, oh, this one gonna be something different. All right, so what's your opinion on it? Did you think the guest so far kind of gave you a good perspective from where they was coming from?
Yeah, I was actually shocked at their answers, but my opinion is more so like more on a level, like if we're going to take it to a serious note a little bit, like where do we draw the line? Because like the young lady was saying, people are, not paying rent to get surgeries, and you know what I'm saying? Allowing people in the industry that makes money off of those products to tell you what beautiful is. See what I'm saying? Say, hey, this is the standard of beauty, and a lot of them aren't really, I'm just saying, like, the industry shouldn't define beauty for a person. Like, you should find the beauty in yourself. If you want to do it, that's on you. I don't care what nobody do with that's your body. You do what you want to do with it. But what comes after that is, I think, a psychological theme that's running through our community of this is what's beautiful. Like, you got to have all the hair, you got to have all the lashes, you got to have all the makeup, you got to have all of that. And a lot of women don't feel beautiful if they don't have it. I'm not saying all, but you know what I'm saying? I know that that's definitely a thing. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I definitely think, like, I see it on Facebook all the time. I'd be like, man, my God, you just asking to borrow money, but you got on these $50 lashes and
right.
you at the mall buying it. It's just so I like where your question came from, because in this day in society, in social media, yeah, some people won't pay their rent to go get a bigger butt. I get that. Or like everybody else was saying, maybe if you needed to get your teeth fixed or something with your leg, that's acceptable. But or maybe you get a Botox here and there, right? That's okay. But when you get to like, oh, you need this done, that done, where do we draw the line? I'm with him.
Yeah, I also feel I ain't gonna take up too much time, but I also feel that to a certain extent, there's a level of deceit in that. There's a level of deceit. That's like, if that's men and women. The dudes get in the hair installs, you know what I'm saying, the beard joints, you know what I'm saying, all of that, that's a level of deceit. And I think that when you talk about being with somebody, let them see who you are for real. You know what I'm saying? Let them see who,
I like that. I like that. You can only be you. All right, guys, I gotta let y'all out the box. We're gonna get everybody to request the box once y'all get out the box. And I think so far with these first two topics, it's been lit. I think everybody been on point. I didn't disagree with anybody or what they had to say for real. Like, the show actually been it's been lit for these first two topics. Now we're gonna dig a little deeper. This is the point where you get 2.5 minutes to say it, or you might get cut off. So we're gonna roll right with it. Can I get everybody to request the box? Everybody. Flex, try to leave and come back, Flex. Yeah, try to leave and come back real fast. It should let you in and just come in. I liked all y'all opinions so far. Like,
Angelo.
I liked all your opinions so far. They was dope. All right. I'm gonna ask Bethany to go last on this one, just because she is the author of this question. And even though when we're in the box, we all get to go out of turn, right? Just for this one. And then we can go whoever want to answer first after this topic. All right. How do you separate your life and your life? How do you separate your life and your life? All right, who wants to start? Nobody. You got crickets, Bethany. How do you separate your live and your life? And Susie's sitting there like, I
Come
want
on,
to know this
guys.
too, so I'm gonna wait for the men because Susie kind of had a topic like this. So
the difference between live and life is your live is, all right, my life is my kids. Granted, my kids don't live with me, right? But everything I do with my kids, I make money for them. I give calls to them. I do everything for my kids, for my family. That's my life. My live is everything I do for my audience, for my friends on the app and stuff like that. I'll sit here, I will, and you've seen me, D, get in here. I will act like a fool to get a laugh out of someone, to make someone feel better, to have the emotions come out into the stream. And it doesn't necessarily have to be laughing emotions. If it's a serious talk, we can do serious talk too. But my live and my life always comes first. My live will always come second. I hate saying it like that, but it's the truth.
I like that. Flex, what you got for us, sir?
Oh man, live stream don't even come second. I got a whole bunch of laundry list of things that come before a live stream, but I appreciate being able to decompress and come into live streams and hang out. You know what I'm saying? But I got a whole lot of things that go way before a live stream, so it's only natural for me to separate the two. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have the space in my life to prioritize a live stream, and you know, but that's just my life. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I enjoy it, but it's easy for me.
I like that. I like that. All right, Susie, the tough question is on you.
So live is important to me, but definitely my real life needs balance. So that definitely takes precedence over my live. Definitely the people who I really care about who are on here have kind of filtered over into my real life. So the people who I need, who I trust, like we talk offline, we're here for each other. They really care about what I got going on in real life. So at the end of the day, like I know kind of where my priorities lie. I can't be on here all day 24/7. Like I got school, I got my kids, I have things that really do matter outside of here. Like not that the live doesn't matter. It's just the fact that there are things that come before it. So I know how to try to have boundaries and limitations, and that's just what every streamer needs to know so you can have balance. Because we all need that mental break. It takes a lot out of us to just sit in front of this camera, put our energy out, and still be able to take control of everything else going on in our lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say this. Hey, we was in Susie's live the other day during the contest, right? And one of the people that's always been in her live, right? He was like, "Where was you the other day? You ain't been here." She's like, "What do you mean I've been here?" And he said, "No, you wasn't. You wasn't here earlier." And Susie said, "Listen, you're not gonna see me every day, okay? I got this." She got so serious. She said, "I'm gonna be here, but not every day, okay? You're not gonna see me every day. We're contest grinding right now, okay?" I said, "The new and improved Susie." She said, "We contest grinding." All right, Miss Bethany, how did you come up with this topic? And can you answer this topic for us?
How did I come up with it? Very easy. It's actually in my profile. Remember the difference between your live and your life, because when I first started streaming, I lost track of that very easily, like a lot of people who stream. It's very, very easy to let your live take over and to lose that sense of balance or priorities, or you know, you're sitting in front of your phone or your computer and your children need you, and you're putting that off a little bit, or you're not doing your chores, or it happens. It's very, very real. This is very important, and it's been the most important thing that I put at the top of my priority when it comes to going live. That is my top priority, to remember that difference, because and to set those boundaries with my children. My daughter knows that I'm on here for the next hour, and you know that applying for Top Badge actually came from that quote. I applied for Top Badge for myself just because, I mean, what do I really get out of it? Really, at the end of the day, meet me. But what I'm going to get out of it is more balance, commitment. I'm terrible with my live commitment. I do what I want. I stream when I want, and sometimes I go overboard. But now I'm like Susie. You know, if I'm contest grind, I'm contest grind. But I have more important things to do. It takes a long time to figure that out. So I'm glad you picked that. I'm glad you chose to use that question, because I think people need to remember that. And it's okay to admit, hey, I went overboard. And
I like that.
just
I like that.
it's a
I like that.
reminder.
I agree with that. All right, we're gonna get into a more like funner topic. We're on to topic. I think
Sorry.
number. No,
Serious time.
we like it. You didn't get cut off, but you could get cut off now. How do you feel about meeting and talking to people off your live stream, off app? So, how do you feel about taking your people from your live stream and having relations and conversations with them off app? This for everybody. That's the topic.
Who's going first?
Anybody that want to start?
Okay, so
I'll go first. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Beth. Please go.
Okay. So I've done it, and I will do it again. I'm going to playlist. I think you got to know who you're going to. Safety first, people. Come on, let's just be real. Safety first. You don't know me. I don't know you, but I think it's great, because if you can talk to people the same way that you talk to people on here, and you get the same result from them, if the communication is the same when I meet you, then I know that we'll get along. I can tell Susie is like that. The way she is on her live is the way she is in real life. And I'm just naming names, but I have seen that. Well, not personally, but if that's what I think.
I like that. Flex, what you got for us?
Man, I'm cool with it. I've met people off of the streams and some even in person, you know what I'm saying? And for the most part, like for me, I always say this, right? I say what I say about the streams and all that, but I've had an extremely positive experience with the streaming world since day one, you know what I'm saying? So I've met cool people. I chop it up with cool people outside of the streams. Yeah, that's not a big deal to me. You know what I'm saying? If the energy is right and we vibe and we cool, then that's what's up. Now, it's a very selected few people. You know what I'm saying? A very, very small amount of people that I have connected with outside of the app, but the ones I have, man, that's cool. Yeah.
I like that you pointed it out in depth. Safety first. Don't go meeting strangers, y'all.
Yeah, don't just go.
Everybody's saying like, no. Don't go meeting strangers just because they popped in your live for 2 days and you thought he or she was cute and they was in your DM for the next 2 days. Do not pull up and meet them. Do not. You don't know exactly who that person is.
Don't do that.
Most of us, they scream for months. So you got to take the time to find out.
Yeah, definitely. So I have met 4 people off from this app. One of them I'm still really good friends with, and Dee, you know who that is. As a matter of fact, she's in the comments right now.
Putting you on blast right now.
She's putting me on blast right now. Yes, Mayo Mama is like one of my best friends. Believe it or not, I have a sister, and I didn't know this. My sister and 2 nieces stream on this app. I had no idea, but it's good to go into their lives and see the people that they hang out with. Like I didn't know. Like she came into my live one time after I was doing one of my shows. She's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I'm like, she's like, tell the girls I said hi. I'm like, who are you? And I looked at her profile. I was like, wow, I had no idea that she was on the app. But I mean, it's good to have some family on the app. You got your families, and then you got your real families that are here. So,
man, that was still crazy to me, bro. That happened during that show, and that your sister, that was your real life sister, bro. That was no faking. So, bro, no. But I like that though. I like your opinion. Susie, what you got for us?
Heavy on the selective.
Like Chosen said in the comments.
Heavy on the selective on who you choose to share your energy with, because not everyone deserves your energy beyond the screen. Like that was the best way to put that. And it's just in the sense of there are people out there who just have malicious intent, and it's like you don't understand how you can have a relationship beyond the screen, and now it becomes drama. And we all know we don't like the drama. So it's like, of course we like meeting. We like getting to know each other. I've met people offline and just chopped it up and have some drinks and have fun. But it's like, you really have to be careful, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be intertwined with people who don't have your best interests at heart. So take your time. Don't go meet them. You met them today, don't go meet them tomorrow. Give it some time, really get to know them. And sometimes even the people you really do get to know well still don't have your best interests at heart. So you just have to, just like in our real life relationships, learn how to, just let those people go, let go of that negative energy, and surround yourself with good people. And that's that.
I like that. I think everybody, first off, if y'all just joining us, welcome to the cutoff. We got Susie Bella in the top box. She's up for top badge. We got Art Man in the next box. We got Bethany in the box next to him. She's up for top badge. And we got Sir Flexton in the box next to her. If you like what they saying, something resonates with you, make sure you clicking these people's names. Hit them with the fave. They do scream, even if they don't got a schedule. Some of us, they all scream. Hit them with the fave. If they got an IG link, make sure you hit them with a follow on IG. All right, I think all of us said that, hey, we're open to meeting people outside this platform and talking to them. But I think it was good that we all said be selective. Don't meet everybody, and don't just meet anybody. And take your time. Don't let nobody make you feel pressure to meet them. If y'all want to mutually meet both on mutual terms, not because one wanted to meet more than the other, or you felt force or pressure. Because that's when you get into these weird situations. We got to remember, as streamers, people come here all day long and they watch us for hours. And in watching us, some people that you might meet and think cool, they might be behind the scenes obsessed with you. And you don't want to deal with a person that you thought was cool and they're obsessed with you. I had somebody like that when I was early on streaming. I had like 20K.
I'm so obsessed with you.
Right. So,
Hey, listen, it's, to me, I think you should have a process, whatever your process is, right? Before when you engage with people outside of that. Like, I don't allow anybody in my space, but most of the people that I've met here have been people I've been knowing since forever through the app space. But new people, yeah, you definitely want to have a process. FaceTiming, Instagram, whatever your thing is, you definitely want to have that process for sake.
He said, take your time.
Right.
It's true.
I don't know which one of the ladies came up with this topic, guys, but I know they want to know y'all. I know they're gonna want y'all to go first. I'm just gonna let y'all know that, fellas. So the next topic is, what is your definition of intimacy? I think in this topic is broad. Every person probably got a different answer to. I might even be a hard degree on this because everybody's different. But the ladies want to know, what's your definition of intimacy?
Want to go first? Want to go first, bro?
I'll take it this time. I had you go first on the first question. All right, I got you. So intimacy isn't necessarily having a sexual relationship. Intimacy is the point of the day, right? Or not just a day, but life, where you can sit down and talk with that person to better decisions for tomorrow. You sit there, you come up with a plan. If something is happening in your life, that's intimacy. That's something to make yourself better, to make you as a couple better. That's being intimate. I mean, don't get me wrong. There is you have your sexual compassion and stuff like that too. That's absolutely a part of it. But the big thing is, like I think Bethany pointed out earlier, communication. Communication is all about intimacy. And if you can't communicate, there's no intimacy whatsoever.
I like that. Okay. I like that. All right, man. He said he's gonna give you the emotional side and the sexual side. I like that. Okay, he's stepping. Sir Flexton.
Man, intimacy to me, intimacy is an energy exchange. It's like to me what intimacy is. It's kind of like in a space where now we have everything is so transactional. The intimacy is the middle part that you can't quite put a price on. You can't price tag intimacy. You know what I'm saying? That's a certain level of connectivity that you have with the other person that you sharing that space with. And I don't think anybody can describe it, and I don't think you should be able to, because I think that's something that's going to be, there's no absolutes in intimacy. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely got to have it, or you got to understand and connect with a person on a certain level to be able to share that thing. It's something that you share between the two of you.
I like that, bro. I like that a lot, right? But you still didn't give us your definition of it. I can't let the ladies
'Cause I
let you
don't.
out of it. You don't have a definition
I
for
think
it?
he did though.
That's my
I think he
definition.
did. He
That's
said
my
it. He said
definition.
energy exchange.
Yeah.
Energy exchange, that works.
I feel like he could expound on it a little more, but I'm gonna let him live on this one because bro got a lot to say.
He said,
I
I'm gonna
know.
let
So
you
Bell,
live it
don't be
down.
saving shit for that, Bell. You go next since you saved this high. Let's hear from you, Bell. If you want to save his butt, let's see if you save your
Oh, you
own
want
butt.
me to go next? Oh, okay. Well, the formal definition of intimacy is close familiarity or friendship closeness, if you don't know. And the reason why, okay, so my definition, connection. It's just connection. If you want me to expound on it, I mean, it goes with
Nah, I like that.
the other C, communications, connection
I like that. Nah,
on every level.
I got what.
A time and a place. Yeah.
No, I got that. Hey, bro, just didn't
But it
go.
gets lost.
I got that. Bro wasn't trying to get cut off. I was gonna get him into it, and then he didn't go for it. He didn't go for it. He was just he knew the scope. He knew. He seen it coming. All right, Susie, I'm gonna get you. I think we got some topics. I'm gonna get you.
I mean, honestly, with a combination of the three of them, like I feel like I could agree with everyone. But like I guess I resonate most with like what Bethany said, which is just closeness, togetherness, really getting to know each other more on a spiritual level, like energy exchange. That's why it's like a combination of things for me, because it's like you can share moments, but those moments can become deeper the more intertwined you become with one another. The more you really truly share those deep moments together, the more you share that deep and the hurt and the pain and the truthness of who you are as a person. Like that is my definition of intimacy, when you can truly just feel it in the room. And it doesn't just have to be within like a man-woman transactional relationship. It can also be with a friend, a close friend as well, a family member. Like intimacy exists in all those realms. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. I like that. All three of y'all said those, like the transfer energy from one to the next. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, we're gonna get to this next topic, and I'm gonna put him on the spot. Your boy Flex came up with this one, y'all. And so, ladies, I want y'all to kick this one off, and then we got one from Susie. All right. Yeah, he know where I'm going. All right. Would you date someone that previously dated someone that you are friends with exclusively on the app? We asked this last week, Flex. That was crazy. So basically what Flex said is, would you date somebody ex that you was real close with on the app? Ladies?
No. I couldn't do it because that's drama. I'm not about the drama. I'm running away. I'm running. You want me? Sorry. There's like 2,700 different other people on this app. Don't come find me. Don't pull me into the bullshit. Sorry. But we ain't doing that. That's a hard no. That's a hard no.
This question get a turn up every time.
I don't know, because Uncle Kev said last week, he said, depends. If I go talk to True King and I say, hey, now, we've been
It's
talking
Uncle
now,
Kev, though.
and and I give him a heads up, he said, then that might be all right. He said, but I don't know. That's what Uncle Kev said last week.
Is it worth it though? Because if you really have feelings for, like, something's still gonna come up, because it's gonna be like, oh, but why didn't we work out and y'all working out? And I feel like it's always like that. Like, I feel like it's very not often where someone can actually be happy for you and be like, all right, yeah, I'm glad you're now with my girl or with my man now that didn't work out with. Like, no, you don't do that. There's a code. There's a code of conduct.
Who does that? Do people do that?
People do that.
All right. Bethany, what you got for us?
I'm right in line. I mean, can't we just go ahead and say it's the same thing as if it was real life? Would you do that to your friend? I don't know. I mean, I just feel like, yeah, it's different, but it's not different if that's how you are as a person. And I don't think it depends on that unless you have a real purpose. Because let's just be real, there are people on this app who have different purposes. I mean, there are people, everybody's here for the same reason, but that's to interact with people. Somebody might be here for diamonds and I'll be like, you know what? Somebody might be here for a one night stand and be like, you know what? I don't care.
Oh. You got cut off. She got the first cut off. She didn't even realize it.
What did I do?
Okay.
Hold on. Hey, Riot said last week that he was going through a real life situation like this, though, where he had a friend, he was cool with both of them, and he kind of got closer to the girl. Now she's kind of hitting on him. And he asked me during the show, what would I do? He put me on the spot. I told him I'd leave that all the way alone. Artman, what's up?
All right, so it kind of depends. And the reason why it kind of depends, what I necessarily do to someone that I knew, hang on, listen, before you judge me, if I didn't know that they were dating another streamer and they broke up before if I didn't know about it, that's one thing, right? I mean, hey man, tell them, but you got to be straight up with them. Like, hey man, by the way, I'm seeing her. I'm seeing her. You got to be straight up with them. I didn't know. Tell them, hey, I didn't know, whatever. Now, if you knew before that, you dead wrong. Hell no, you do not do that. You don't do it to anyone that you know on the app, because that person's gonna come straight back at you and they're gonna kill your lives. When I say kill your lives, I'm talking about your life, your like entertainment life, not your life. Well, I mean, they might do that too, but
No, don't get involved with nobody that's no, don't listen to Artman.
No.
You gotta get cut off. All right, keep going.
no, that's what it is.
All right, Sir Flex, what you got for us, bro? Why'd you come up with this controversial topic?
It's always a trigger. It's always a trigger. But check this out. I disagree with all y'all.
Instigator.
I'm going the total opposite side of this question. I am in my 40s. I'm 43 years old. This one might be my whole blessing. So check this out. Check this out. Here's the thing. Right? Here's the hole in the ideology of this code that you're speaking in reference to, right? Here's the chink in the armor.
There's a cheat code?
This little girl code, guy code, I don't know, this little code that we all try to live by. You know what I'm saying? it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like not as mature, but see, here's the difference in the girl code and the guy code, right? Artman and D'Angelo. Let's say it was either one of them. I'm willing to bet they might feel different than me on what they would do, but I'm willing to bet that I could go to them and be like, bro, let me tell you something. You know, you're my dog, so I'm just let you know. Me and old girl, we kind of rocking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know what's going on out of respect. He's gonna respect that. We don't like in the man code, in the man space. We don't do that. Oh no, you can't, because we grown people. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. I would come to you and say, hey, bro, I'll tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Since we talking about codes and stuff, I like that. Now, since we talking about codes and stuff, since we talking about girl code, guy code, Susie Bella wants to know, do men or women have more trouble admitting their faults? And I guess we're going to start with Sir Flex on this one.
Do men and women have more trouble speaking? I don't know.
You got put on the spot.
Geez. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't think that's a man-woman thing. I think that's a people thing. I don't think that's necessarily a man-woman thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because men and women are both, living independently in our society right now. So there's no repercussion to a person admitting or not admitting their faults. You know what I'm saying? I can go get money. I can go do my thing. My life is going to go on, whether you like what I'm saying or you don't like what I'm saying. So I think that's a people thing and not necessarily a gender thing. That's my opinion.
I like that. No, that was a good answer, bro. That's what we're here for. We're here for the honesty. I appreciate that. I like that because I kind of in line with that a little bit. You feel me? Actually, a lot of it. Like it's by the people, right? Everybody's different. Every chemical makeup in everybody's brain is kind of different, even though we almost the same. And big shout outs to women because they still ain't got all their rights yet. You feel me? Bethany, what's up, Queen?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, ma'am, I can. Okay.
I'm writing notes too.
Do men or women have
I
more
got notes
trouble?
too.
Me too. I got my.